Have you ever wondered what life is like for those less fortunate than yourself? Hello, I'm Rebecca Maddern. As a news presenter at Channel 7, I'm reminded daily of the enormous obstacles that confront individuals in our community. Since 1954, United Way Geelong has been assisting children, young people, the aged, families in crisis and people with disabilities across the entire Geelong region. So let's take a look at some of the ways United Way Geelong helps. The Sanctuary Counselling Centre provides counselling services and relaxation classes for those with a life-challenging illness and the bereaved.
I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. About 3 or 4 years later I was diagnosed with a degenerative brain disease. My relationship with the Sanctuary is very intensely personal and very supportive. I'm glad I found the Sanctuary.
I'd been off work for a couple of weeks. I had a persistent cough, got a lung cancer diagnosis, which was a complete shock. You know, I'm not a smoker. I've been out, obviously, around in smoky places, that sort of thing. No, we can't do anything for you. Get your affairs in order, you might have a year. It was like I was surrounded then with a blanket, like a dark blanket, just all around me. Came in the door for my first session. For that brief moment, a little bit of light started to come through. And I had session after session, still am, and the light has become more, you know, there's more around me, it's not so dark. I can honestly say I have no idea where I'd be without it, because I don't come here and take a pill and they don't draw blood or anything like that, but I talk, and it's good to be able to talk.
United Way means that the door is open, to put it simply. If we didn't have United Way's support, you're our key partner, we couldn't keep our doors open and we couldn't make our service as accessible and equitable as we really passionately want it to be.
Kids Plus is a family-centred therapy service for babies, children and teenagers with physical and motor sensory difficulties, including cerebral palsy, stroke or brain injury.
While I was pregnant with Ellie, I sensed something was wrong, and then it was a very, very quick birth. We actually brought her home and everything was fine, but we noticed that she was constantly crying all the time.
It all happened over a couple of weeks, but the initial sort of this is what's happened. You know, she's had a couple of brain hemorrhages and stuff. It was a massive shock.
Not knowing if we were going to lose her, that was the worst thing. I actually started with Kids Plus privately, so it was a case of I was in the right place, right time, because Sarah and Kate are just marvellous, and I wouldn't have any better therapists than those two.
You know, if Kids Plus wasn't in Geelong, it would probably mean a couple of things. One would be move to Melbourne, where there's therapists up there, or to be doing a lot more trips up to Melbourne each week.
Wombat's Wish provides support to children and their families who have had a parent pass away. The program is guided by experienced psychologists and social workers who support a team of volunteers.
What Wombat's Wish offers is weekend camps, so children can acknowledge the death of their loved one, can talk about the feelings associated with that loss, and be able to get in contact with other children too who have shared a similar experience.
When Tammy passed away, at the time basically, the boys were feeling very sad and I felt lost, and it didn't hit me straight away. But with the boys' point of view, I knew that it's going to be hard.
The United Way funding goes towards all the materials at camp, so all the activities that we run with the children over the weekend, and towards the services offered by our professionals at camp, social workers, psychologists.
Encompass Community Services offer a broad range of services to people with disabilities and others who experience disadvantage in our community.
Kate's just turned 21. She's a happy young girl. She's very easy to get on with. She has Down syndrome, by the way. We came to Encompass, and my first opinion when I walked into the room, and they just greeted us so good. It was wonderful. Instantly she was happy. Their program seemed to work for her. Through the work experience, she was lucky enough to be offered her part-time employment at Munch and Crunch, which was wonderful. Oh, she looks happy and she's mixing with people, made new friends. It's wonderful.
Workplace giving is a simple but very effective way for employees to assist United Way.
I guess if you're thinking whether you can afford to give to United Way, it's important to wonder whether you can afford not to. Because any one of us at any moment in time can be the person that needs the service.
Now you have the knowledge and opportunity to create a healthier and stronger Geelong. By supporting United Way Geelong, you are making an investment in our community's future. I'm sure you'll agree that no other contribution you make will provide more help to the community in which we live and work. I'm Rebecca Maddern. Thank you for your time.